Hey there, welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to explore an interesting topic that can change the way you see yourself in relationships, especially when dealing with younger women. Have you ever wondered why, despite years of experience, maturity, and stability, many older men still have difficulty connecting with younger women? Is it because of habits or actions that we are not aware of, but that make women feel unattractive? Young women are often attracted to older men because of their maturity, stable career, and ability to provide a stable relationship. However, it is not always easy, as many men over 50 are unintentionally losing points in the eyes of young women without even realizing it. You may be asking yourself, deifying her, why can't I attract the woman I want? Don't worry, because today I'm going to help you identify the common mistakes older men make when interacting with younger women. More importantly, I'm going to help you identify the small but important changes you can make to not only improve the way you communicate, but also change the way you see yourself. From there, you can become the man that women truly desire, not just because of your age or career, but because of who you are, full of confidence and charisma. Let's explore and make changes to create more meaningful and lasting relationships. Mistake number one, deifying her. When you meet a beautiful, vibrant young woman, her charm can make you feel a little shy and nervous. You start to wonder, she's so beautiful, am I worthy? This feeling makes you confused, and instead of maintaining your confidence, you start to put her on an invisible pedestal, trying to do everything to make her feel comfortable. You pay all your attention, worry about every word, gesture, even turn yourself into a person who pampers her too much, hoping to make her feel special. But no, one realizes that this excessiveness is the reason why you become bland and unattractive in her eyes. Women do not love a man who puts them on top, because it only makes the relationship lose balance. They are looking for a man who can stand next to them on an equal footing, and especially a man who has a strong confidence in himself. When you deify her, you inadvertently lower your own value. You show that you lack confidence, lack faith in yourself, and this immediately loses her respect and interest. That excessive care and pampering does not make you more attractive. On the contrary, it only makes her feel that your relationship lacks authenticity, lacks comfort and spontaneity. So instead of putting her on a pedestal, learn to stand next to her with confidence, not afraid to show what is real in you. Women will love a man who dares to look them straight in the eye, a man who knows who he is and is not afraid to express his true thoughts and feelings. When you are no longer afraid of your imperfections, but confidently face what you have, that is when you become a truly attractive man, making her want to enter a relationship with you. A relationship of equality, sincerity, and full of respect. Mistake number two, reacting nervously when asked about your age. How old are you? A seemingly simple question, but it can make many older men feel cornered when asked this question instead of answering confidently. Many men may be embarrassed, avoid it, or try to change the subject to avoid facing reality. But this very apprehension makes her feel that you are uncomfortable with your age, and that can make you less attractive in her eyes. The truth is that your age is not a big deal. What is more important is how you face it. If you can confidently accept and love yourself, she will see that age is just a part of you, and it can even be an advantage. An older man brings to women something different that younger men cannot: maturity, stability, and insight into life. When you approach the age question with ease, she will sense your confidence and calmness, which will help create a real connection. If you want to lighten the conversation, add some humor to your answer, saying something like, "I've lived long enough to know what I'm doing," or "I'm only 25, but I've got 10 years of life experience." Can put her at ease and make her feel more relaxed. It's all about being yourself and not being afraid to show who you really are. So remember, confidence is key. When you stop being afraid or worried about your age, you'll see that age isn't a limitation, but a part of your unique appeal. Be confident and embrace aging as a beautiful part of your journey. She will feel it and be attracted to the maturity and confidence you bring. Mistake number 3, chasing money. Some older men often think that finances are the deciding factor in attracting younger women. They believe that with their wealth they can easily impress and buy the girl attention. They chase after flashy material things, thinking that money will help them win the woman's heart. But the reality is completely different from what they think. Women are not looking for a man who only knows how to show off his wealth. What they really desire is someone who can connect with them on a deeper level, someone who has real value, who can provide a sincere and meaningful relationship. If you only rely on money to impress, you are only creating an illusion. You will attract women who are only looking for material benefits, who may not stay when money is no longer an important factor. The relationship is about exchange, not true love. Instead, let your true values shine through, such as your unwavering competence, valuable life experiences, and deep insight into life. These are the things that women are really looking for. Women love a man not just for what he has, but for what he is. They are looking for someone who can share their thoughts, feelings, and build a future with them. Not someone who is simply a material provider. When you know who you are and can bring deep spiritual values, she will feel your sincerity and will be attracted to you for who you are, not for the gifts or the money in your wallet. Remember, the most valuable assets you have are the qualities inside: kindness, mature, and confidence in yourself. These are the things that make trying to be a teacher you different and truly attractive to women. Mistake number 4, putting yourself in the role of a teacher. A common mistake that many older men make is trying to be a teacher or mentor to a younger woman. They think that if they can teach her something, she will feel valued and the interest will come naturally. However, this approach inadvertently destroys the attraction in the relationship. Women are not looking for a man who only appears as a teacher or a mentor. What they really desire is a partner, a companion on the journey of life, who can share and build common values with them. A relationship is not an exchange between a teacher and a learner, but a space for both to grow and learn from each other. When you only focus on teaching, you inadvertently create a distance between the two of you, causing the relationship to lack balance and sincerity. Women don't want to feel like students learning from a teacher. They want a man who can share their experiences, but also listen and learn from them. It is important to create a space where both of you can grow, discover new things, and develop as individuals. A lasting and passionate relationship is not built on one person giving and the other receiving, but on a harmonious combination of two individuals supporting and progressing together. When you realize that love is not a one-way street, but a companionship, you will find the relationship more interesting, full of connection and passion. Only when you can see a woman as an equal companion will the relationship truly become deep and lasting. Let love and understanding developed naturally instead of trying to teach her. Then you will see that the relationship is not just about exchange, but about creating memorable and wonderful moments together. Mistake number 5, trying to look younger. One of the biggest mistakes older men make is trying to look younger to fit modern trends, from changing the way they dress, using youthful language, to following trends that they are not really comfortable with, while the intention may be to create a dynamic modern image. In reality, this makes you look fake and unnatural. Young women are not looking for a man who pretends to be someone else. They are looking for someone who is confident in himself, someone who knows who he is and is not afraid to show his maturity. When you try to look younger, you inadvertently create a gap in the relationship. She will feel that you are uncomfortable with your age, and that can make her no longer feel attracted to you. As before, women love older men because they find maturity, stability, and a deep perspective on life. These are the qualities that are attractive, not a man who tries to act too young or pursues things that are not suitable for him. Confidence comes from accepting yourself, including your age and what you have experienced throughout your life. It is an extremely valuable thing that not everyone can have. Instead of trying to change yourself to fit the image that society or modern trends create, embrace your age. Clearly show your confidence. You are someone who has gone through many years, accumulated experience, and seeing the world deeply, and that is what makes you special in the eyes of women. Be yourself, because your maturity and stability are what women are really looking for. Don't chase after vanity, but let yourself shine with the confidence and strong charm of an older man. Someone who doesn't need to pretend, just be himself. Mistake number 6, talking too much about achievements. Many older men, when talking to women, tend to brag about their achievements, their career, successes, their degrees, their luxury, trips, or the expensive items they own. However, the truth is that women are not looking for a resume or a man who only talks about what he has achieved. They are not attracted to certificate or impressive numbers on the list of achievements. What women really desire is need to present everything you have done, but more importantly, create a meaningful conversation. A conversation in which both feel understood and sincere from the other person. Don't focus too much on showing how great you are, but focus on showing her that you are a man with emotional depth who is able to understand and share real thoughts and feelings. Ignoring your appearance. Women don't want a man who only talks about himself. They are looking for someone who can accompany them, create a real relationship where both grow and create memorable memories. When you know how to show interest and listen, the relationship will not just be an exchange between two individuals, but a deep connection between souls and emotions. Don't worry about not being perfect enough or not having enough of this or that to impress. It is the moments of listening and sharing that make you the man that women are really looking for. A man who can bring peace, security, and true love, not with material things, but with his person and soul. Mistake number 7, neglecting your appearance. Finally, a mistake that many older men make is forgetting to take care of themselves. They think that once they reach a certain age, their maturity and what they have experienced in life are enough to impress, and that they no longer need to pay attention to their appearance. However, the truth is, appearance still plays an important role in how others see and feel about you. This does not mean that you need to have a model-like body, but at the very least you should stay healthy and take good care of yourself. A man who is neat, healthy, and confident will always attract attention and respect. Act not only from women, but also from everyone around him, because when you take care of yourself, you are also showing respect to yourself and the people you meet. A man who knows how to take care of his appearance and health also means that he knows his worth, and that makes him more attractive to women. No one wants to be close to a man who does not take care of himself, because when you ignore your health and appearance, you inadvertently show that you do not really care about yourself. Remember, you do not need to be someone else to impress. The important thing is to be the best version of yourself. It is the competence that comes from taking care of your body, mind, and soul. When you are healthy, you will feel more confident, and this confidence will make you attractive. In fact, the greatest attraction of a man is not how much property he has or how he looks, but he shows self-respect and confidence in being himself. So together, we have explored 7 mistakes that older men often make when interacting with younger women. These mistakes are not irreversible, but simply habits that we need to be aware of and change. More importantly, it is how we understand our ilas and our relationships with others. There is nothing wrong with being yourself, but to attract the woman you deserve, you need to be the best version of yourself. The key is that you don't need to change yourself to fit anyone. Just learn to love and respect yourself. When you do that, when you live with confidence and dignity, you will attract the wonderful things that life has to offer. Women are not looking for perfection, they are looking for sincerity and confidence, a man who knows his worth and is not afraid to show it. A relationship is not just a simple connection between two people, but a journey together, sharing, learning, and growing together. Let your confidence shine. Let your bravery and maturity be what makes her feel stable and secure when she is with you, when you take control of your life, when you respect yourself. That relationship will not only be love, but also companionship and growth together throughout the journey of life.